People ask me all the time, how do you keep going when life gets hard? And I tell them, it wasn't the easy days that shaped me. It wasn't the victories, the applause, or the moments when everything made sense. It was the pain. It was the nights when I was lying there wondering, why is this happening to me? But somewhere along the way, I stopped asking why me and I started asking what now, because pain isn't the end of the story. Pain is the beginning of purpose. When everything is comfortable, you don't question who you are, you don't challenge what you believe, and you don't grow. But the moment life hits you, the moment your plans get shattered, that's when the real work begins. Pain has a way of stripping away everything superficial so you can see what's real. It forces you to face yourself. It makes you decide if your purpose is bigger than your feelings, if your commitment is stronger than your comfort. We think purpose is found on the mountaintop, in success, in everything working out. But purpose is often born in the dark, in the places where no one's watching, where you feel forgotten, where your heart is heavy and your strength is gone. That's where purpose whispers, keep going. Pain doesn't come to destroy you, it comes to develop you. It's not there to stop your story, it's there to write the chapters that people will remember. There was a time I thought pain meant God was punishing me, that life was unfair. But I learned that pain isn't always a sign of something going wrong. Sometimes it's a sign that something greater is being built inside of you. Like a seed buried in the soil, hidden, pressed, and stretched. You can't see what's happening, but transformation is happening beneath the surface. Some of the strongest versions of who we are were born in seasons where we thought we wouldn't survive. Pain will ask you questions like, do you really believe what you say you believe? Will you still show up even when it hurts? Will you stay faithful when the outcome doesn't look like what you expected? And your answer to those questions will decide whether pain becomes your prison or your platform. See, suffering without purpose will make you bitter, but suffering embraced with purpose will make you better. It will give you clarity, it will give you compassion, it will teach you how to serve, how to love, how to lead. When you stop running from pain and start learning from it, something shifts. You begin to realize that the very thing you thought disqualified you is the thing that was qualifying you. The very thing you thought was breaking you is actually building you. Purpose isn't about everything going right. Purpose is about trusting that even when everything goes wrong, your life still matters. Your journey still has meaning. Your story still has power. Some of you are in that place right now. You're asking for answers, you're praying for relief, and it feels like nothing is changing. But don't you dare quit. Don't let pain convince you that your life has no value. This is not the end. This is the beginning of something new. This is the place where strength is forged, where faith is tested, where identity is defined. Pain builds purpose. It teaches you how to stand when everything around you is shaking. It teaches you how to believe when you can't see the outcome. And one day, you'll look back and realize it wasn't the pain that changed you. It was who you decided to become through it. That's where purpose is born. Everybody loves the idea of being strong, being successful, being admired. But the truth is, character isn't built when life is good. Character is revealed when life gets hard. Anybody can smile when things are easy. Anybody can be kind, grateful, disciplined when everything is working in their favor. But when life hits you, when pain knocks on your door and refuses to leave, that's when you find out who you really are. Adversity doesn't create character, it exposes it. It doesn't introduce you to the person you want to be. It introduces you to the person you are. See, comfort can trick us. Comfort will make you believe you're disciplined, make you believe you're committed, make you believe you're strong. But the minute discomfort shows up, the minute life says, let's see what you're really made of, that mask falls off. Pain doesn't ask for your permission. It doesn't wait until you're ready. It shows up and says, now we'll see if your actions match your words. You can say you're dedicated, you can say you're loyal, you can say you're built for this, but adversity is the test that proves it. And I'm not talking about the kind of test you can prepare for by reading a book or listening to a speech. I'm talking about the moments when your heart is breaking, when your plans crumble, when your strength is gone. In those moments, you don't get to perform, you don't get to pretend. You respond with who you truly are. Do you run? Do you quit? Do you blame? Or do you stand up and say, it's hard, but I'm built for this? The beautiful thing about adversity is that it gives you clarity. It shows you what really matters and what doesn't. You stop wasting time on things that don't feed your soul. You stop living for approval and start living with purpose, and even though it hurts, it makes you stronger, not because the pain is good, but because your response to it shapes you. Struggle forces you to depend on something deeper than your emotions. It demands focus, discipline, and heart. You learn that commitment is not proven in comfort, it's proven in sacrifice. Discipline isn't measured when you feel like it, it's measured when you don't. Love isn't real if it only shows up when it's easy, when everything in you says give up. And you still choose to show up, still choose to give your best, still choose to believe. That's character, that's purpose. That's legacy. Some people think adversity is a sign they're cursed. I think adversity is an invitation to grow, an invitation to trust, an invitation to become the person you were created to be. But you can't accept that invitation if you're only committed when it's comfortable. You can't discover your strength if you're always running from resistance. So when adversity comes, don't panic. Don't think it's the end. See it for what it is. A mirror that shows you your truth. And if you don't like what you see, don't get discouraged, get better, work on your heart, work on your habits, work on your purpose. Because adversity isn't there to shame you, it's there to shape you. Life isn't asking you to be perfect. It's asking you to be real, to be grounded, to be faithful, especially when it hurts. Because the world doesn't need more people who crumble when pressure hits. The world needs people whose character holds steady, whose faith doesn't waver, whose purpose is stronger than their pain. When the storm comes, and it will, you don't rise to the level of your expectations, you fall to the level of your foundation. So build one that can't be shaken. Perspective changes everything. Two people can walk through the same storm, feel the same rain, hear the same thunder, but one sees it as the end and the other sees it as the beginning. Pain doesn't decide your outcome, your perspective does. When you go through something hard, your first instinct might be to ask, why me? But the moment you shift that question to what is this preparing me for, you take your power back. That shift doesn't remove the pain, but it transforms the way you carry it. I'm not saying you won't feel broken sometimes. I'm not saying you won't cry, get frustrated, or feel like you want to quit. But your perspective is what allows you to stand in the middle of pain and still believe something good can come out of it. You can see pain as punishment, or you can see it as preparation. You can see challenges as setbacks, or you can see them as setups. The power was never in what you were facing. The power was always in how you chose to see it. Life might not give you control over your circumstances, but it always gives you control over your response. And your response is what separates those who grow from pain and those who get buried by it. Some people go through tough seasons and become bitter. Others go through the same season and become better. What's the difference? It isn't talent, it isn't resources, it's perspective. It's choosing to believe that if this pain is in my life, then this pain is going to serve a purpose. It's choosing to trust the process even when you don't understand it. You don't need life to be perfect to be grateful. You don't need everything to make sense to have peace. Gratitude and faith are not results of perfect conditions. They are choices you make despite imperfection. When you start to look at your life through the lens of gratitude instead of disappointment, nothing on the outside changes, but everything on the inside does. Your heart gets lighter, your spirit gets stronger, your purpose gets clearer, and perspective isn't built when everything is going right. It's built in the moments where everything feels wrong and you still choose to believe there's meaning in it. It's built when the doors close, when the people leave, when life hurts, and you don't collapse, you recalibrate. Pain might press you, but perspective allows you to say, this may not be what I wanted, but maybe it's exactly what I needed. Sometimes the things we call obstacles are the very things that shape us into who we were meant to become. If you allow it, pain will give you empathy, it'll give you compassion, it'll make you more aware of people fighting their own battles. You start to understand that everyone is going through something, and instead of judging people's struggle, you learn to honor it. Pain turns from something you hate to something you can use, not just for your growth, but to help someone else get through theirs. Perspective doesn't remove the storm, it just teaches you how to stand in it with purpose. It teaches you how to walk by faith, not by sight. It teaches you how to find meaning in the mess, strength in the struggle, and hope in the hurt. Because when your perspective is right, pain stops being a wall and starts being a window. showing you who you can become and who you're called to help. You may not be able to choose the pain, but you can choose the purpose it produces. The pain you go through in life is rarely just about you. We like to think our struggles are isolated, personal, something we carry alone. But the truth is, every experience you endure has the potential to impact somebody else. Purpose isn't fulfilled in isolation, it's fulfilled in connection. What you survive becomes a lifeline for someone else. Your scars might be the very thing that gives another person the strength to keep going. Sometimes the pain you're praying to escape is the very pain someone else is praying to learn from. See, when we go through something difficult, our first instinct is to keep it to ourselves. We don't want people to see us broken, see us weak, see us vulnerable. But your purpose isn't in appearing perfect, it's in being real. The world doesn't need more people who pretend they've never been hurt. The world needs people who say, yes, I've been knocked down. Yes, I've been heartbroken. Yes, I've cried in the dark, but I'm still here. Because when you let people witness your resilience, you give them permission to fight for their own. What you experience isn't just a story, it's a testimony, and a testimony ain't powerful because it's polished. It's powerful because it's honest. When someone stands up and says, I went through pain, I went through loss, I went through fear, and I didn't quit, that speaks louder than any perfectly crafted speech. Pain makes your words heavy with truth. It makes your presence meaningful. It makes your life an example, not just a message. Some of you don't even know it yet, but someone is watching how you handle what you're going through. They may never tell you, you may never see their face, but they are drawing strength from your endurance. They're learning from your fight. They're finding hope in your survival, and this is why purpose can never be just about comfort. Purpose is about responsibility. Responsibility to use what you've been given, even the broken pieces, to help someone else put their life back together. Pain will try to make you selfish. It will make you want to close your heart, isolate yourself, focus only on your own struggle. But purpose opens your eyes. It reminds you that your life is a gift to others, that your pain can become someone else's proof, that while you may not have chosen what happened to you, you can choose how you respond. And your response might be the thing that keeps someone else alive. And hear me clearly, I am not saying you have to have it all together. I am not saying you have to be strong every moment of every day. But I am saying, don't waste your pain. Don't go through all of this just to keep it locked inside. Somebody somewhere needs to know that broken crayons still color, that wounded people still heal, that life after pain is still worth living. Your purpose was never just about your success, your achievements, your dreams. It was about the people assigned to your life. It was about the hearts you were meant to touch, the lives you were meant to impact, the hope you were meant to give. And most times it's your pain, not your perfection, that becomes the bridge to their healing. So when you feel like quitting, remember it isn't just your story that's at stake. It's theirs too. Somebody's waiting on the other side of your perseverance. Staying committed when everything is easy doesn't take strength. Anyone can keep going when the path is smooth, when the applause is loud, when the rewards are visible. But what about the moments when the pain is real, when the progress is slow, when the results don't match the effort? That's where the true test lies. Purpose isn't built in comfort. It's built in consistency. It's built in those quiet, unseen moments when no one is watching and you still choose to show up. Not because it feels good, but because it matters. There are seasons when you're doing everything right and still nothing seems to move. You're giving your best, and life keeps giving you battles. In those moments, it's easy to think effort doesn't matter, that maybe quitting is the smarter option. But here's what I learned: pain is temporary, but what you become because of it is permanent. If you stop every time it hurts, you'll never discover what's on the other side of endurance. Some of the greatest blessings in life are waiting beyond the point where most people give up. Purpose demands that you keep showing up even when the feelings are gone. Feelings are like the weather. One day they're bright and warm, the next day cloudy and cold. You can't build a life, a vision, or a legacy on feelings. You build it on discipline, you build it on faith, you build it on waking up every day and saying, I don't feel like it, but I'm still committed. Because the dream is worth it, the assignment is worth it. The people counting on you are worth it. Pain has a way of trying to convince you that stopping will make it easier, but quitting doesn't make the pain go away. It just makes the pain useless. If you're going to hurt, let it mean something. Let it build you, let it teach you, let it prepare you. The world doesn't remember those who started with passion. They remember those who stayed when it got hard. The ones who kept going when their body was tired, when their heart was heavy, when their path was lonely. You might not see the results right now, you might not hear applause, you might not feel strong, but consistency is not about what you see, it's about what you believe. It's about trusting that every step, every sacrifice, every tear is building something in you that can't be shaken. Purpose doesn't always announce itself with clarity. Sometimes it whispers through pain, just keep going a little longer, don't stop here. And hear me, I'm not telling you it's easy, I'm telling you it's worth it. There will be days you want to walk away, days when you question everything, days when you feel unnoticed, unappreciated, and unseen. But you keep pushing, not because the road is comfortable, but because the calling is greater than the pain. Pain might visit your life, but it doesn't have to own your life. You decide how the story ends, so when it hurts, show up when you're tired, show up when the world doubts you, show up when no one says thank you, show up. Because every time you choose endurance over excuses, you're building something eternal inside of you. And one day, you'll look back and realize it wasn't the comfort that changed you. It was the commitment. Keep going,